Invasions. The tyrant suit of contemporary America. The angles of reason summoning seasons, and the dialogue of angst tend to prepare the smaller cities for war, but not really. Prices of gasoline constantly goes up, and the political arena is being run by the elderly. They say respect your elders, but all they want to do is go to war, it seems. We're all the same people, whether you're Muslim or Christian, simpleton or a peasant of nations. An unarmed man, a man with a plan. Surfaces of this genuine faced off. Who knew diabetes came from a soda can? It doesn't. Zyprexa causes that. And the diabolicals put aspartame in their beverages. I met a man when I was nearly 8 years old. He was nearly paralyzed on crutches, stares of hysteria. The man told me not to drink any diet soda. My father was angered at Denny's being served by a waiter. Like indecision to call priority mail. Slugs are icky, then they turn into snails. Metamorphosis like indecision to call home. Priorities differ. I met the daughter of an owner who owns some cold stones. We went on a couple of dates. We watched The Matrix together and Finding Nemo. She was a 10, but I found humbling circumstances to quake my ego. The dirtiest game, the pollination of grain. Some sought fractions contained in the stains. Riddle me this, who's conscious of the rain when the clouds do not appear? What voice do you listen to when the image of that person isn't clear? And how do you compensate when the memory of the woman you fell in love with is no longer here? The system of romance has its own defense, its own line of refrain, its own precinct of benevolence. Like solid binoculars, satellites don't check on the rhinoceros. They spy and check in if you're knocking them. Observing courtesy of observance. When it's over, obsessive denial played the adolescence while the elders got us to vote for them. Where is the democracy? Plato wrote the dialogue. Why are they following me? Amnesia. Why are we conversating? Human touch, human emotion. Sometimes people think I can be a bit too much. In the temple of curriculum, genetizes human commotion. Would you marry a person if you were their clone? You got to take into consideration the universe in its own. Summoning Christopher, the war of heritage. Was Christ high on crystal or heroin? And these stageless inquiries have lacked in commotion. And the sun's too bright, you better try something other than skin lotion. In school, I was a pharaoh, but I was just going through the motions. Synthesized by Arabia, the complaint is quite a notion. America swimming without their ship, a Japanese warhead, and Dane Cook giving them lip. The proximities of a merchant, mercenaries fled to their family. Chaos of autonomy, the systematics of octarine. And she read my literature but didn't understand the doctrine. A well of words so deep in the hole. Depth like this keeps the sun from roll. Admitted into the psych ward, I was put on a hold. Elevation of the mind, and the body escalated a few times with not too many deities. I just thought she was mine. Ahead, the shipwreck, the water is closer than it appears, like a side view mirror. And against to the beer, Ritalin is an experimental drug. Let's try not to fear, then we wouldn't have inadvertent accidental suicides. The reality of it seems like murder. Who's teaching our doctors medicine? I think America should turn holistic. Then Europe can follow, and then the earth will be more consistent. The monologue for texting, enveloping the dust particles, angels will bust in. The creatine seems a bit immature. Steroids falter to the advices of man. And Oscar still sleeps in a trash can. Big Bird is getting high. I've never seen that chicken fly. He's probably in the Bahamas surrounded by chicks, drinking a virgin Long Island iced tea and commencing to the licks. Rock music real loud, syllables and sound. The rest of freedom is saying we're too proud. And what do you think of the invisible man in the clouds? I heard all the demons were an intelligent one. Is hell under the earth? No, that's China. How could Orientals be so interpret? They configured the cure to cancer. Are we deserving? Madness the-Spur Productions. An alkalade without its rhythm. Syracuse divisions. A light commissary. Holistic divisions. The Holocaust. Not very precision.